On April 26, 2025, the world was shaken by the tragic news of the untimely death of Molly McGovern, the 23-year-old daughter of Representative Jim McGovern. Her passing, which occurred while she was visiting friends in Italy after a semester of study abroad, has left a deep void in the hearts of her family, friends, and all who knew her. Molly McGovern was more than just the daughter of a prominent political figure. She was a radiant individual, full of life, passion, and promise. Her story is one of resilience, dedication, and a love for life that touched everyone she encountered. Born into a family that valued civic engagement and service, Molly was no stranger to the world of activism. Her parents, Jim and Lisa McGovern, have long been involved in political and social causes, and their values were passed on to Molly from an early age. Raised in a home where the importance of community, education, and empathy were always emphasized, Molly quickly became a passionate advocate for issues that mattered to her. Her childhood was one marked by the warmth of family, the guidance of her parents, and the nurturing presence of her brother, Patrick. Together, they shared countless memories that bonded them as a tight-knit family. Despite the pressures that often come with being part of a well-known political family, Molly thrived. She was always known for her laughter, her wit, and the genuine love she had for those around her. Her early education was a reflection of her intellectual curiosity and her drive to succeed. She attended local schools where she quickly gained a reputation as a hardworking student who was not afraid to speak her mind. Molly's academic achievements were a source of pride for her parents, but they also knew that she was more than just a student with good grades. She had an innate ability to connect with others, a rare gift that made her beloved by both her peers and teachers. Throughout her youth, Molly showed an interest in global affairs, an interest that would shape her future academic and professional pursuits. She would spend her summers volunteering for various causes, from local political campaigns to international organizations. Her passion for community service grew, and she soon realized that her future lay in understanding and influencing global issues. This desire to make a meaningful impact on the world led her to pursue a degree in political science and government, with a particular focus on international affairs at Northeastern University. Molly's path to higher education was marked by a drive to understand the world and a commitment to use her knowledge to advocate for justice and equality. She wasn't just focused on earning a degree, she was determined to use her education as a tool for change. Her time at Northeastern University was the beginning of a journey that would see her immerse herself in various roles, both academically and professionally, that would shape her future. But Molly's journey wasn't just about academics. It was also about her ability to build connections, foster relationships, and leave a positive impact wherever she went. Her choice to study abroad at Bond University in Australia was a natural extension of her global perspective. Molly wasn't just learning in a classroom. She was living out her dream of engaging with people from different cultures and expanding her horizons. It was during this time that Molly truly began to define herself, both as a student and as a person. Her experiences in Australia helped her grow into a confident, insightful young woman who was eager to make a difference in the world. But while her education and professional experiences were important, it was her relationships with others that truly defined her. Molly's friendships were some of the most meaningful aspects of her life. Whether it was her close-knit group of friends from college, her work colleagues, or the many people she met throughout her travels, Molly had a gift for making everyone feel valued. Her friends describe her as someone who could always be counted on for support, someone who would always have their back, no matter the situation. Her loyalty was unwavering, and her sense of humor was infectious. She had a rare ability to make those around her feel seen and heard, and her authenticity was something that endeared her to all who knew her. Her close relationship with her family, particularly her parents and brother, was central to who Molly was. Jim McGovern, her father, had been a long-serving political figure known for his work in advocating for human rights, social justice, and the well-being of the most vulnerable in society. Molly grew up watching her father work tirelessly for the causes he believed in, and it instilled in her a strong sense of social responsibility. She learned from him the importance of standing up for what is right, even when the odds are stacked against you. Despite the public nature of her family, Molly remained humble and grounded. She was never one to seek the spotlight for herself, but instead, she sought to support and uplift those around her. Whether it was through her volunteer work, her internships, or simply her everyday interactions, Molly was always looking for ways to make the world a better place. She was not just a passive observer of global issues, but an active participant in the solution. Throughout her life, Molly remained deeply connected to her roots. She maintained a strong sense of identity, always proud of her family's values and her own beliefs. Her commitment to public service and global understanding was a reflection of the values instilled in her by her parents, and it was something she carried with her every day. But while she was dedicated to making a difference in the world, she never lost sight of the things that truly mattered: her family, her friends, and the joy she found in the simple moments of life. Molly McGovern was not just the daughter of a politician, she was a force in her own right. Her passion for global issues, her commitment to public service, and her dedication to those she loved were the pillars of her life. Her story is one of inspiration, resilience, and an unwavering belief in the power of love, laughter, and connection. But beyond all of her accomplishments, it is the memory of her warmth, her kindness, and her boundless energy that will remain with us all. Molly McGovern's relationships with those closest to her were essential to who she was, and they shaped her into the person she became. Though she grew up in a well-known political family, it was her personal bonds that defined her character. Molly had a rare gift for connecting with people, making them feel valued and seen. She didn't just make friends easily, she built relationships that were grounded in authenticity, loyalty, and an unwavering commitment to the people she loved. From an early age, Molly's ability to make friends stood out. Whether at summer camps, school events, or through her volunteer work, she was known for her kindness and genuine interest in others. It wasn't just that she was friendly, but that she made people feel important. Her friends often recall her being the one who would always listen attentively, offer support when needed, and lift them up during difficult times. Her sense of humor, too, was infectious. She had the ability to make everyone around her laugh, even in the most stressful situations. Her college years at Northeastern University were marked by a tight-knit group of friends who described Molly as the glue that held them together. Molly was someone they could always count on. They spent late nights studying together, took impromptu road trips, and shared countless moments of joy. Her friends describe her as loyal and compassionate, always willing to lend a hand or provide a word of encouragement when things got tough. She was like a light in a dark room, one of her close friends said. She made everything better. While her friendships were a cornerstone of her life, Molly's relationship with her family was equally pivotal. She was especially close to her parents, Jim and Lisa McGovern, who instilled in her a deep sense of social responsibility and empathy for the less fortunate. Despite the demands of her father's political career, the McGovern family remained tight-knit. Jim, known for his advocacy for human rights and social justice, was a role model for Molly. Growing up, she often witnessed his tireless efforts to stand up for what was right, no matter the obstacles. This influenced Molly deeply, shaping her own commitment to the causes she cared about. Molly's bond with her mother, Lisa, was equally significant. Molly would often reflect on how her mother's wisdom and strength had guided her through life. Lisa taught Molly the importance of keeping an open heart and an open mind, to always approach the world with compassion. It was these lessons that Molly carried with her in all her relationships. Her relationship with her younger brother, Patrick, was perhaps the most special of all. The two were incredibly close and shared a deep, unspoken understanding of each other. Growing up together, in a home filled with love, their bond only strengthened over the years. Patrick was not just her sibling, he was her best friend, confidant, and partner in crime. He recalls how Molly would always encourage him to pursue his passions, reminding him of his potential even when he doubted himself. "Molly was my biggest supporter," Patrick said. "She was the one who always believed in me, no matter what. Her belief in me pushed me to be better." Even with her busy schedule, Molly always made time for her family. She was the first to check in on her parents after a long day, always reminding them how much they meant to her. Her friends remember how she would send thoughtful, handwritten notes, check in with a quick phone call, or make a point to be there when someone needed her most. She made sure that the people in her life felt heard, valued, and supported. Molly's influence wasn't confined to her family and friends. Her impact also extended to the broader community. She was deeply involved in various social justice initiatives, always striving to make a difference. She worked on political campaigns, volunteered for global causes, and advocated for human rights, all while encouraging others to do the same. Her peers in the activist community often spoke of her ability to bring people together, to make them feel part of something larger than themselves. Her passion for change wasn't limited to words, it was reflected in her actions. Molly's relationships were defined by her ability to lift others up. Whether it was helping a friend through a tough time, supporting her family with love and care, or advocating for those without a voice, she always sought to make the world a better place through the people she touched. Her loyalty and compassion set her apart. It wasn't just about being there for people, it was about making them feel seen, heard, and appreciated. Her role as a friend, daughter, sister, and activist left a lasting impact on everyone who knew her. She was never one to seek recognition or accolades for her kindness. Instead, she quietly offered support, encouragement, and love to the people in her life. Molly's ability to make everyone feel important was one of her most enduring qualities. And while she is no longer with us, her legacy lives on in the hearts of those who knew her, in the way she made others feel empowered, loved, and supported. Molly McGovern's impact can't be measured by accolades or public recognition. It is reflected in the people she touched, the lives she changed, and the love she shared. Through her relationships, she taught us all the importance of kindness, connection, and unwavering support for one another. Molly's life serves as a reminder that the most meaningful impact we can have in this world is through the way we love, uplift, and care for those around us.